The trappings of technology are now an integral part of any modern office. Computers and telecommunications bring with them great benefits in productivity and flexibility, but they also carry a cost. The user may often stay seated, sometimes in an awkward position, for long periods of time, which can start to have consequences for a person's health. The human body wasn't designed to sit still in front of a computer terminal. We evolved to be active. This increase in static postures and repetitive movements has led to far more physiological problems or musculoskeletal disorders being experienced in the workplace. Injuries to the joints, tendons, nerves, muscles and soft tissues of the body would all be considered MSDs. The majority of them occur in the upper body, the neck, shoulders, arms and hands. Two common examples of musculoskeletal disorders are tendinitis, which is an inflammation of the tendons, and carpal tunnel syndrome, when pressure on a nerve in the wrist leads to numbness and tingling, with weakness or muscle damage in the hands and fingers. Lower back pain is a widespread problem. Around 80% of us will suffer some level of lower back pain at some point in our working lives. Eye strain associated with display screen equipment work is also common. Although research has shown that computers don't damage our sight, they may cause eye strain, which leads to temporary discomfort and headaches. The causes of these problems are clear. Awkward postures such as leaning forwards over a desk will cause discomfort, and remaining static for long periods is a big problem for people working in an office environment. Our bodies simply weren't designed to stay still. Pressure can become localized in certain parts of the body. Even sitting down places additional stress on the discs in the spine. The excessive force or strength used in some manual handling tasks can lead to more sudden injury, and the repetitive movements needed for using a mouse or emailing on a BlackBerry can also cause pain. Our bodies have evolved to carry out a wide range of tasks, rather than one repeated action. In addition, some of us are just more prone to these types of injury than others. The design of some workplaces can lead to psychological problems, which are often more subtle and more difficult to diagnose. There can be several factors that combine to cause a loss of well-being, including poor lighting and bad acoustics. The design of the furniture or work systems can cause an environment to be stressful, and a person's state of mind can also be affected by a sense of isolation or by being placed in a poor working position. Government regulations are in place to determine the minimum requirements for several of the environmental factors in the workplace. The amount of space required by a person, the lighting, the quantity of reflection or glare, as well as noise levels, heat, humidity and radiation all have to be considered in the design and layout of a workplace, and they can all influence the physical and psychological well-being of its users.